Hello and welcome. So, before I jump into this, I want to thank you for stopping by. And if you were coming from my Snapchat, from what I said previously, thank you for stopping by. If you're just looking for the cringiness, then screw you. But in this video, I'm going to be discussing electronics for the rest of us. Basically for the bumblefucks, the just everybody in the back of the classroom, and the ones that just want to learn it but just don't want to get into the nitty-gritty of all of it. So in this video, we're going to be working with a battery, an Arduino's circuit board. Well, we're not going to be messing with this. We're just going to be messing with this here. This makes it easier to hook up the electronics and really just make circuit boards easy. We're going to be messing with that. We're not going to be messing with this, actually. We're going to be messing with that. And then we're going to be checking out capacitors. And let's see. We're going to be messing with LEDs. So the first thing you need to understand about electronics is really a circuit. And basically a circuit requires it requires two things technically, but we're just going to boil it down to one thing, and it needs a power source. Your power source mainly comprises of the angry pixies that come out of the wall socket, or the angry pixies that come out of your 9-volt or your AAA battery. And so your 9-volt current is measured in ampacity, which is how angry the pixies really are. The voltage, which is a measurement of how many pixies there are inside the battery or the wall socket. And then ohms, which is resistance. Resistance is measured in ohms with the little omega sign. Okay. So, this is a 9-volt battery. 9-volt batteries have two leads, a negative, so this is the black wire represents the negative, and the red wire represents the positive. In order to complete the circuit, to get the pixies dancing around in a circuit, you need to connect the leads. You need to connect the leads like this. And so that made the pixies go around in a circle. And so basically, that's all a circuit is just pixies dancing around in a circle. Now you can make them go in squares, triangles, it doesn't really matter, so long as your two leads here connect from positive to negative, and your pixies will flow from positive to the negative terminal. So technically, I can do this and bypass this wire. Now what I just did was a dead short. And that's not what you usually want to do. A dead short is where you get so many pixies running around in a circle with no resistance or no ohmage that the battery drains out faster than normal. Now, that's a no-go. You don't want that in your circuits. You want something like a resistor. Now, here, just for simple sakes, I have a 330 ohm resistor. So here you can see right here. Focus. So that's a little omega sign. You're not gonna be able to see it because the camera's trash. So basically that's what we're gonna be dealing with. We're gonna be dealing with wires, resistors, a battery, LEDs, and LEDs are light emitting diodes. Diodes just let the pixies run only in one direction, which is normally positive to negative. And capacitors. Now, where to begin when building a circuit? I want to get out some wires. And a lot of people have said to me, does it matter what color wire you use? It does not. The color wire is just color coordination. Helps you be more efficient in the Empire of Dirt when you're building your own circuits. Now, your resistor is your load. Your load is the resistance or the ohmage in the circuit, which limits the amount of pixies that run through your circuit. A load is required so you don't have a dead short. You don't want a dead short because you'll blow something. Chances are you're going to blow something or burn something or kill something that you just don't want to kill or burn or etc. etc. I could go on about it. So a resistor is needed. Now these are carbon film resistors. They just have a little film of carbon inside the plastic casing. And basically, carbon as a resistor, it's conductive. It's used in pencil lead, but you can run a current through it, but it won't. You won't get as many angry pixies through as you normally would with silver or copper wiring. So, I'm just going to open this up, and we're going to plug this in right here. There we go. So, another thing is technically right now, this is classified as an open circuit. Anything goes with an open circuit. No angry pixies are dancing around in a circle or triangle or trombozoid or whatever. No angry pixies are flowing around because there's nothing to bridge the gap. Now, you need something conductive, like a resistor. So technically, I could take this resistor and put it right there. It wouldn't be classified as a dead short because the resistor acts as the load between the angry pixies. So this is a 33k ohm resistor. What does that mean? Fuck knows. All that I know is the higher the resistance, the less angry pixies you are going to get. Now I have a 1000, or actually I have a 10k ohm resistor, and the 10k ohm resistor lets less pixies through. So basically, the higher the resistance, the less pixies get through. And in this case, to clarify anything, by pixies, I mean electrons. In this, your battery acts as a storage, your storage for electrons. So this is just an electron bank, and it has a lot of electrons crammed in there, so there's a lot of angry pixies stored in this one little battery. Okay? Cool. Glad we got that out of the way. Now, building the circuit, we're just going to... This is really hard one-handed. So we're just going to pull out an LED. Now, like previously said, oh my god, this is difficult. Okay, so, as I said previously, an LED acts like a limiter. It's not like a resistor. It limits the way the angry pixies flow. So that's why you can't install an LED. That's why you can install an LED backwards, because LEDs have a certain film on the inside of them, which is a polarized film of silicon. So silicon, it's a polarized film. So on one side, so take this board as that film of silicon. On this side is negatively charged silicon particles. On this side, there is positively charged silicon particles. Now, angry pixies have a charge, negative and positive. And angry pixies flow from positive to negative. And so the angry pixies will only flow this way, from positive to negative. So if you want to get angry pixies flowing from this way, and they're positive charged pixies, they won't flow this way. And that's, it's still classified as an open circuit. Regardless of the fact that you actually have bridged the gap, there is no current running through. Okay? So, basically, an LED is just a light emitting diode instead of a diode. And so in place of the diode, it is, well, it just emits light in place. So, we're going to install this. Hopefully not backwards. Hopefully I can get this first try. Oh, yeah! So, we've installed the LED, the resistor, but no power source. Now, we install the power source. So, with this type of circuit board, you can pretty much just flip the LED if you install it backwards, or flip the leads if you install them backwards as well. And these leads are really finicky because they don't really like to stick into the little holes. That's what she said. And contact. Opa! Okay. So, this is a closed circuit. So, basically, the angry pixies are flowing around in a circle. Now, they're flowing from here to the LED, to the LED, through the resistor, and back into the battery. Now, to demonstrate why you can install an LED backwards. So this is the positive lead, the longer leg, or the leg with the crimp in it, is the positive lead, and the shorter leg will always be your negative lead. Now, installing this backwards, no chooch. You can see that it's connected from here to here, and I can tell you it's not a wiring issue. It's connected from here to here, and there's no angry pixies flowing around in a little circle. Okay? So we're going to flip this back around, and we're going to hook it back up, and you can see that there are angry pixies flowing around in a circle. And I bumped it too hard. Yep, okay. I bumped it back into place. Okay? So now we are going to use a wire, and we're going to make this a bit more complex by adding in a capacitor. Now basically, in order to explain a capacitor, you don't need to understand much. A capacitor acts like a battery, but in place of it, it's a rechargeable battery. Now, I have 10 capacitors here. And they come in a little baggie. And this is going to be difficult. Should have had this open beforehand. Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright. Let's kidnap one. And So basically a capacitor is this little thing. So this is an aluminum capacitor. And so basically all it does is store a charge, much like a battery, but a battery lets out its charge slowly. A capacitor stores a charge and it lets out its charge all at once. So in a circuit, a capacitor resists the change in voltage. And so a capacitor is good for keeping LEDs, lights on for a little longer, even after the angry pixies have stopped flowing in a current. And so basically a capacitor just stores its charge until the voltage drops. Now there's no little circuit board in here that says, oh, the current has dropped below a certain level, better start discharging. No. The angry pixies flow up through here, and basically there's tiny plates of aluminum and some little fluid in between them and a plastic sheeting around it. And those angry pixies flow through here and they charge those little particles, and then they flow back through and they can go through the LED and then complete the circuit there. Cool? Got it. So we're going to hook this up and you're going to see what really a capacitor does. So we're going to hook this up like that. And then we're going to use a black wire. We're going to hook that up there. We're going to hook this up here. Yep, has connected. Now, if I can remember without bumblefucking this up, the positive goes here. Nope, it does not want to go in there. So the positive goes right. No, okay. It's not liking me right now. So look at this lead. It's all fucked up. It's done fucked itself. Whatever, it still works. See? There we go. Hopefully I don't look at it too hard. And contact. So haha, sweet. So, oh, yep. So you saw that the capacitor holds a charge. Now, when I disconnect the positive lead, you can see the LED stays on just that little bit longer. See? Stays on, turns off a little slower. Now, if I take out the capacitor, without bumblefucking this up, basically, I'm going to take out the capacitor. Much. Boom. No charge stored. Just straight killed it. So that's how a capacitor works, and that's your basic circuit board. And that's pretty much all you really need to know. So, quick recap. Your battery acts as your bank for your... It's your power source to get the angry pixies. This is a capacitor. It stores charge and resists a change in current. Okay? An LED is a light emitting diode. So basically, it just illuminates things, makes your circuits look important. Your resistors resist the amount of angry pixies that flow through here, and it is very crucial to have a resistor in a circuit that doesn't have anything that acts as a load. And the reason I say this is because this has no resistance, no internal resistance inside an LED. So if I were to hook that up to here, it would be a dead short because there's no internal resistance and I would kill my LED. I don't want to do that. That's no bueno. Okay? So that's basically everything that you really need to know. So I hope you found something good out of this video. I hope you learned something. And I hope you have a good day. I don't know. So, yeah. Keep your dick in the ice.